Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, a lot of people are of the thought that this SARS unit has been allowed to run for as long as it has because they don't obviously go after the great and the good, the rich and the powerful. They only go after the man on the streets. I have always been of a different thought. I have always been of the thought that the Janjaweed cliques, the Fulani cliques, the Malamis, they use this team really as a weapon of repression to continue to repress the Southerners and keep them busy as they continue to loot the treasury. This has always been my belief, and just to really counter that notion that SARS don't go after the rich and the powerful, guys, I bring you this. Ooni of Ife's daughter narrowly escapes death after SARS encounter at airport. So you don't get more rich and powerful, especially in Yoruba land, than the Ooni of Ife. You don't get more prominent than that. There is very few names of more prominence amongst the Yorubas than the Ooni of Ife. So his daughter now has had an encounter which he is about to recite to us. So again, the headline: Ooni of Ife's daughter narrowly escapes after SARS encounter. So now let's now see how this played out. Whilst endorsing the ongoing protest against brutality and extortion by special anti-robbery squad operatives by Nigerian youths, the Ooni of Ife, Adeyeye Ogunwusi, has recounted how his 25-year-old daughter, Adeola, once had a nasty experience with SARS operatives that almost cost her life. Speaking via his Twitter handle moments ago, Ooni of Ife disclosed, "I understand your plight. My 25-year-old daughter had a nasty experience with SARS, almost losing her life. On her way to the airport, she was stopped and terribly ransacked and surrounded by fully armed plainclothes policemen in a bus, detained for close to 30 minutes of thorough questioning. Imagine a young female for that matter. All her belongings were completely searched, all because she was with a laptop on an official assignment from her office in Lagos. I can only imagine the countless ones that have lost their lives from such ordeals. May their soul rest in peace. I assure you that this is the beginning of greater things to come in Nigeria. I implore you to demand for more, but plead with you to do so in a peaceful manner, as anything outside of that will cause unnecessary havoc for all." Ogunwusi also advised the police, saying, "I have been informed of many innocent souls that have been arrested and currently being detained. Be rest assured that I am pursuing the matter and they will be set free. To the men and women of the Nigerian police force, be assured that this movement is also for you. This movement demands better on your behalf and is aimed at pushing the government to do better for you and elevate your standard of living. Do not persecute your advocates. God bless Nigerian youths and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria." So you see now, so who exactly is for these people? Because of course the Ooni is a prominent name within the Yoruba setting, and he above all else can claim that his position to speak for Yoruba people. So effectively the Yorubas are against this government, and especially this police unit, and by extension really the police force. This is effectively what the Ooni is saying. And of course we already know the Igbos stance. The Igbos are totally against anything to do with these people. So who exactly are these people for, or for these people? So this is the question, and the answer is fairly simple. It is of course their people that are for them. So this is really again that thing that Nigeria is not really one country. The Southerners have a different outlook on the so-called Nigerian experiment. They have a different worldview, and that outlook and worldview is not reflected in their immediate living experience, because their immediate living experience is impacted quite forcefully by the Malamis. So this is what we see going on, because of course I did a video as well. I'm not sure if I've posted that before this or it will come after this, but the protest in the northern regions is for Malam Buhari not to end SARS, that SARS are doing a good job.
Our church band.
But of course, everybody in the South is unison with one voice that this team now is now something that we don't want on our streets. So you can see the line of divide right there. They to themselves and us to ourselves. So this is already it. And really how this carries on going forward is really where the big question is. Because Malam Buhari is not a man for changing, is not a man for moving, and his ideas are quite set from his very day in that office. All of the appointments, actually I was monitoring this when this guy first came into office, and they were making appointments, and you will see Abubakar, Mukhtar, Abdul Rashid, Abu Rahman, Muhammadu, and all these kind of names. You see all these names continuously streaming as they announced the appointment into governmental space, and that was off the back of the statement that he said that is for everybody and for nobody. So I was trying to find the balance between all the appointments that were being made and that statement that he had made recently just prior to those appointments. But of course now it is all clear now that is for a set of people and no one else. And really this set of people that think he's for them, he's not really for them. He's just using them as a base, the way Donald Trump is using the great unwashed in America as a base to promote his own self-interest. He is also, Malam Buhari that is, using this Talakawas, the Manjeris, is using them as a base to shore up his power base. And this is why you see elements in Sokoto and Kebbi and Zamfara actually taken to the streets to protest that SARS should not be banned. So this is now where we find ourselves. The Ooni speaks. Now what says you? Come share thoughts. But before you come share those thoughts, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come tell me then which way Nigeria. I see it as 3 countries merged into one, but how do you see it? Come tell me all about it. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.